Stay right where you are, Steve. I don't want any trouble. But if any of you guys come near me, that's exactly what you're going to get. Trouble.
Look, Les.
Look, I've already explained to you people, I don't sleep very well at night sometimes. So I get up, I'll go outside, and I'll look at the sky, and I'll look at the stars.
That's exactly what she does. This is some kind of madness or something.
That's exactly what this is. Some kind of madness.
You best watch your scene with Steve until we get this whole thing straightened out. You weren't exactly above suspicion yourself.
Or you, Charlie, or any of us, it seems.
What I'd like to know is, what are we gonna do? Just stand around here all day?
There's nothing else we can do. One of them will tip their hand. They got to.
There's something you can do, Charlie. You can sit down at your desk and shut up. You can stop walking around here like a self-appointed judge and just forget about it.
You sound real anxious to have that happen, Steve. Until we get this whole thing straightened out, I think we better keep an eye on you, too.
I think it might as well all come out now. Your friend's done plenty of talking, Steve, about how weird you are.
Go ahead. What's his friend say?
Go ahead. What's my friend said? Let's get it all out. Let's pick out every idiosyncrasy of every single student in this room. And then we might as well set up some kind of citizens' court. How about a firing squad after school, Charlie? So we can get rid of the suspects. Narrow them down, make it easier for you.
There's no need getting upset, Steve. It's just that Myra's talked about how there's been plenty of times when you stay after school working on some kind of radio or something. Well, none of us have ever seen that radio.
Go ahead, Steve. What radio are you working on? Who do you talk to, and who talks to you?
I'm surprised at you, Charlie. How come you seem dense all of a sudden? Who do I talk to? I talk to monsters from outer space. I talk to three-headed green men who fly over in what look like meteors.
Steve, please. It's just an MP3 player. I bought it for him myself. A lot of people have them. It's in his backpack. I can show you.
Don't touch my backpack. If they want to look, let them get a search warrant.
Look, buddy, you can't afford...
Charlie, don't start telling me who's dangerous and who isn't, and who's safe and who's a menace. And you're with him too. All of you. You're standing here all set to crucify. All set to find a scapegoat. All desperate to point some kind of finger at another student. Well now, the only thing that's going to happen is we're all going to eat each other up alive.
That's not the only thing that can happen to us!
It's the monster! It's the monster!
We may need this.
A stapler! A stapler! Donna, what good is a stapler again?
Stop it, Steve. You're gonna talk us into our grave. You're gonna let whoever's out there walk right over us. Well, some of us won't.
It's Pete Van Horn.
Pete, he was just going over to the next classroom to see if the power was on.
You killed him, Charlie. You pumped him full of steel.
But I didn't know who he was. I swear to God, I didn't know. He comes running out of the darkness. How was I supposed to know who he was? Steve, no, you know why I did it. How was I supposed to know he wasn't a monster or something?
Charlie, your computer just went on. Why did it go on?
Yeah.
Why'd your computer go on? What about it, Charlie? How come only your computer's on?
That's what I'd like to know. You were so quick to kill Charlie, and you were so quick to tell us who we had to be careful of. Well, you know what? Maybe you had to kill. Maybe Pete here found something out, and maybe he came back to tell us who we need to watch out for in this classroom.
I don't know why computer's on. I swear I don't know. Someone's pulling a gag or something.
A gag? Charlie, there's a dead boy on the floor, and you killed him. Does this look like a gag to you?
No. No, please.
Ow.
Get her!
It must have been her.
She's the one.
We gotta get Charlie.
Yeah! Look, it isn't me. I swear to you it isn't me, but I do know who it is. I know who it is. It doesn't belong.
All right, Charlie, let's hear it.
It's
Go ahead, Charlie.
It's Tommy. He's the one.
But that's crazy. He's only a kid.
Yeah.
How could he know?
Who told him?
Make the kid answer.
Yeah.
It isn't the kid. It's Bob's computer.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's Sally's computer.
No, it's Teresa's computer. It's Leah's computer. We have been successful in room 12. Now we will go to Bermuda.
Understand the procedure now? Just turn off a few of the machines, radios, telephones, and computers. Throw them into darkness for a few hours and sit back and watch the pattern.
And this pattern is always the same?
With few variations, they choose the most dangerous enemy they can find, and it's themselves. And all we need to do is sit back and watch.
Then I take this place. This room 12 is not unique.
By no means this world is full of room 12s, and we'll go from one to the other and let them show themselves. One to the other. Woo! One to the other. Woo! One to the other. Woo!
The tools of conquest do not necessarily come with bombs and explosions and fallout. Their weapons are simply thoughts, attitudes, to be found only in minds of men. A thoughtless, frightened scapegoat has a fallout all its own for the children, and the children yet unborn, and the pity of it is that these things cannot be confined to the Twilight Zone.
I was working in the lab late one night.
Well, sometimes I get to screw.
Explain that. Stop it! That's what we're gonna get. Trouble. That's exactly. What?
That, was in that thing that came over. Oh, go.
Yeah, go. Go. Okay. From outer space, Sally. Your meter.
Awful close. Too close. Just won't work. Hello. Up and see what the power sees.
I think you might as well there's no need to get Myers can talk.
Oh, I'm surprised at you, Charlie. Why do you go?
All by itself. She was in the
Go.
I don't understand it. It just...
Signal.
Open!
It's caught on in a flash. They made the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drax's voice did.
Okay, I need to do that one.
Seemed just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?"